What is going on, guys? It's me again, Manny at Manny Mods Garage. Hey, that's my boy Jose. Thank you for supporting the channel. Anyways, in this video, we're going to be installing Lasfit bulbs. We're going to be installing those bulbs. They are a huge sponsor. They've been looking out for us. They're checking us out, and they like what they see. So with that being said, we're going to be installing their high-intensity LED bulbs. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, but before we get to that, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that we've been doing lately. So, the Durango has been wrapped. The whole thing has been wrapped by Raxtify. Huge shout out to Raxtify. Thank you so much for the sponsorship with this whole build. I appreciate you guys. We're probably going to change the color again, so stand by on that one. We still have the wheels on the way for the Durango Hellcat, but back to the Jeep. The Jeep, we are color matching a bunch of stuff. Thank you so much, Frank, my favorite painter, my only good painter friend. I really appreciate you, man. You've been helping me with all my builds and all my cars. So he just finished paint matching everything on the Jeep. Well, not everything, but most of the stuff. So come and check this out. We got these caps right here that we paint matched for the mirrors. Looks pretty cool. We also got some stuff over here. So this is what I'm talking about. It's like $20, little stick-on caps that everybody buys. They came orange, but I didn't like it because obviously they're not the same color, but pretty cool. So I had to take the old door handle off. I think that's pretty good fix for the time being. It matches pretty good. Good job, Frank. I really appreciate you. Also, the vehicle is new, so the paint's not weathered or faded out yet. We got the bumpers paint matched. I'm super stoked about that. I wanted the bumpers paint matched just so they look a lot better. Yes, we painted the whole thing, the caps, the tops. We don't really care because we don't really use that. We got these giant tires hanging out the side, so if we gotta go into the bed, we just hop over the tire. If not, the truck is not that tall. We've had bigger. Okay, so back to the sponsor. Really appreciate you guys once more. We're going to be talking about Lasfit LED lighting. They have more than just LED bulbs. They got a plethora of other options as far as like rock lights and stuff like that, all the cool stuff. But I want to prove to you guys, I want to show you guys that they're better than the Amazon store, for example, because we already put the Amazon lights in there, and I want to show you guys the difference between Amazon light bulbs and these light bulbs and why you should buy these instead of those. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to do a side-by-side comparison of the regular halogen bulbs that came inside the Jeep, or came with the Jeep, and then the Amazon one plus these. So let's get into it. I'm going to open this box. We're going to take a look at what's inside. Good quality stuff, not gonna lie. Comes with the manual, information of how this comes, because if I'm not mistaken, it comes with different styles of instructions, different versions of instructions for different types of housings for these lights. Enough of that. Man, I like the packaging. Really good and fancy. Here is the LED bulb themselves. Oh goodness, these things are heavy. Like they're like heavy duty. Got the little fan in there. And it's got a whole bunch of high temperature resistor style stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know much about this, but we will explain to you the fundamentals of this, why this is much better in a few seconds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this hood, I'm gonna take out the stuff. I'm gonna give you guys like a brief explanation of how to take the bulbs out, in case you guys don't know how to do it. Some Jeeps are different than other Jeeps. This is just the regular V6 with the 3.6 liter. If you have the 392 Rubicon, that one's probably a whole different story, and especially the Eco Diesel, so on and so forth. So let's get to it. Okay, it's not that difficult, but if you couldn't even get the hood open, then stop what you're doing, get someone that can, because it's gonna get a little more complicated than that. Not too bad though. 10 millimeter here, 10 millimeter here, and a 10 millimeter there. And then there's a few 8 millimeters that go around the air box. You might need to disconnect this breather hose, this PCV hose, or whatever the case is. And then once you get this cap off, you swing it over, and then you take out the under filter cartridge plastic thingy, just so that you can get to this side. On that side, it's super easy. You could actually reach your hand in there and actually take out the dust cover to remove the halogen bulb. And in case you're looking for the bulb and you're trying to figure out what it looks like, that's it right there. That's what you're going to try to get out. It's a dual beam, by the way, so don't look for a high beam. That's high and low beam. So I'm going to get to it. turn it on. This is what I'm gonna show you guys. Check this out. That's a huge difference, y'all. That is a huge difference. I love it. And I'm gonna show you guys the Lasfit bulb. So now what I'm gonna do is, this is the bulb from Amazon. That's the bulb from Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, Ram. Yeah, that's right. So, this is the other comparison. This is the Lasfit bulb. It did take a little finagling to get it inside the whole housing because you have to fit the box, the connector, plus the bulb. What I did was I found on the top of the headlight assembly, you have more space to put in the big little box, the little box thingy. And then on the bottom side, you can fit the actual connector, the wires fit in there fine, and everything just kind of like hugs inside the headlamp assembly. Cap goes on, everything's sealed, everything's fine. But I already know the difference. It is brighter. It's almost like an old school HID. It warms up. It's weird because I remember HIDs back in the days, it took a little bit of time for it to warm up and to get that super bright look that you wanted. But it is indeed very much brighter than this side. I am very impressed. I'm super happy. Wow, I didn't think that was going to be the difference. But for the price, guys, you can't beat it. I'm going to button everything up, and that'll basically be it. We're going to be putting on all the other pieces that we got paint matched. We got the bumpers, we got the little handles, and I'm going to put the other bulb on, and then we're going to go from there, guys.
You love it?
Yeah.
I love it too.
And we need to do that.
Yeah. Wow. That's a complete difference. That's crazy.
Oh, those things are bright.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're a lot brighter.
These are crazy bright.
Dude, I can see through the walls.
That is crazy. Yeah, they weren't this bright before. These are 7 times brighter than the halogen bulbs, the OEM ones.
They're like probably 2 times brighter than whatever Amazon is trying to sell you. Plus, it's got way more perks and more benefits.
Yeah, they're like heat resistant.
Yeah.
They have 2mm copper wires and stuff. They got all the goodies. It's crazy. And they have a 2-year warranty. Did you know that?
They have a 2-year warranty. So look at that, guys. So if you guys are looking for some bulbs to change the view at nighttime, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys are looking for some bulbs because these things are really dim. This is it, guys. Get with Lasfit. Check their website. It's going to be in the description below. And do me a favor, if you have any questions, in the comment section. I'll get back to you as fast as I can. I have tons of content with different builds, but I'll get to you as fast as possible. And or check out Instagram, get with mommy.mopar or manny.mopar. Hold on, I can't see anything. And I'll definitely get back to you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out the channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hitting that like button. And thank you for subscribing. If you guys have any more questions, I already told you what to do. Manny Mod's Garage.
Out.